Good evening, all of you. So, can you all hear me now? If yes, then please respond. If I am audible to all of you, then please respond, everyone. You all can respond via chat. You all can respond via chat. Please respond if you guys can hear me. Okay, so yes, Nikita has responded. Who else are present here? Okay, so should we start the session now? Should we start the session now, guys? Please tell me. Yes, all right. So let's start. So today we are going to start with one of the important topic, which is mean, median, and mode. All right. So this topic is important. If you look at here, the past XAT papers. So there was a one question in XAT 2011. Okay, there was one question in XAT 2012, one question in XAT 2013, one in XAT 2014, and one in XAT 2015. So for 5 consecutive years, every year there was one question from the topic. After that, it is missing. Everyone knows, probably they might also start asking from this year. So anyway, this topic is important, and the questions from these topics are easy. They are not very difficult. If you know the basics, if your basics and fundas are clear, so I can guarantee that you will be able to solve all these 5 questions which has appeared till now here. Okay, so we'll see that. So first, initially I'll start with the very basics. I'll explain all the basics, fundas, and the basic definitions, and after that we'll start solving questions based on all those funda. Most of you even know the basic definition of mean, median, and mode. So let's start here. The first of all, what can I say here? That mean, median, and mode are the number that represents a whole set of data or information. All right. So mean, median, and mode are together called the measures of the central tendency also. Now, what do we mean by the term mean? Mean is often called as the average. Mean is nothing but average. So whenever I need to find out the mean, what I need to do, add all the numbers and divide it by the total number of numbers. So for example, if I need to find out the mean of these numbers, so what I can say, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 numbers. So to find the mean, we simply need to add these 10 numbers and divide it by 10. So the mean is nothing but that is equal to 43. So that's the basic definition of the mean. That is also known as the average here. Let's move to the next slide. That is median. Now, median is nothing but the term which is exactly in the middle. That is known as the median here. For example, if there are set of numbers, something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if there are 7 terms, so the middle term is nothing but the fourth term. And this fourth term, which is exactly the middle term, is always known as the median. However, if the number of terms are even, okay, for example, instead of 7 terms, if there are 10 terms or maybe 20 or maybe 30. So in that case, there will be 2 terms which will be median, the 2 middlemost term. For example, here, let's say if I say a number like this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are number of terms is 8. So the 2 middlemost terms, they are said to be as a median. So in that case, the median will be 4 as well as 5. Or it is basically here, in that case, median is the mean of the 2 data points which is in the middle here. So the 2 data points which is in the middle is 4 and 5. So the median will be average of 4 and 5, which is 4.5 here. So this is how we can find out the median if the number of terms are even or if the number of terms are odd here. And the last definition here is regarding the mode. The mode is nothing but it is basically the frequency. In a given set of data, any number which appear maximum number of times, that is known as the mode. For example, in this case, if you look at here, 2, the digit 2, it is appearing how many times? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say that the digit 2, it is appearing basically 5 times here. All right. So the digit 2, it is appearing 5 times. Okay. The digit 5 appearing, and the digit So digit 2 is appearing 5, digit 5 is appearing 2, 6 is appearing 2. So the maximum number of times 2 is appearing. So that's why the mode is equal to 2. So we just need to understand these three basic definitions. And if your basic definitions of these three are clear, most of you are aware of these terms, but it's just that since in the CAT or in most of the exam, this topic is missing, so we do not pay attention to question based on mean, median, and mode here. So we'll solve a specific question based on these three, mean, median, and mode, and also what are the type of the questions which has appeared in the XAT also. So any doubts to anyone regarding the basic definition? Can we start with the questions? We'll see what are the different applications. Please tell me. Anupam, Samrat, Nikita, everyone. If you guys can hear me, so please tell me. Should we start with the application of these three? Okay. All right. So let's start now. So let's start. So here's the first question, which is a very easy one. Okay. And I'm giving you a maximum of 2 minutes, though this question doesn't deserve to be a maximum of 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Please start. What is the answer of this question? Please tell me. I'm waiting for the responses. Anyone who can tell me the answer? Okay, Tanya is saying option C. Garima is saying option B. We'll check that. Okay. So Garima is also now saying option C. Nikita is also saying option C. Okay. So like I said, this question, it will not take more than a minute. It's a very easy one. I started with a very easy and gradually I'll keep on increasing the difficulty level. Now it says the first thing which is important here, it's a set of consecutive integers. Okay. Now, whenever it is a consecutive integers, okay, like if I say the numbers are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the middle term is my median. Okay, this is my middle term, which is the median here, which is basically nothing but the yes or no? 1 plus 5, 6. Half of 6 is 3. Half of 6 is 3 here. Okay. So for example, so in that case, if the number of terms are odd, it is nothing but it is exactly the middle term. It is basically like a series of arithmetic progression with a common difference 1. So there are 49 consecutive integers. Okay, and I need to find out the middle term. So in that case, what is going to happen? The sum of these 49 consecutive integer is 7 raised to power 5, it says. So I can say here, there is a one term which is exactly in the middle. Okay, there is one term which is exactly in the middle. After that, it is followed by 24 terms. And before that also, there are a total of 24 terms. So the total of 49 terms. Okay. So what is the here? This middle term is nothing but it is basically the average of the entire series, or which I can say that is the mean of the entire series if they are consecutive numbers. So I can say the answer is 7 is to power 5 upon 49, as there are 49 consecutive integers. So divided by 49. So it is coming out to be 7 cube. This is the answer. So the correct answer is definitely option number C. Okay, so the correct answer is definitely option number C, which most of you have got it right. Rudra has asked a question. Sir, I had a question. In case of median, is there a specific way to arrange the data to arrive at the conclusion, or we calculate the median in the way the data is given? Now, whenever we need to find out the data sets here, usually when I need to find out the median, it says it is usually it is arranged in the ascending order. Okay, it is an ordered set. So like I say, the median is the number in an ordered set of data. Okay, ordered set of the data. So in that case, we usually take the median as nothing but the, we need to arrange them in the ascending order. All right, and then we find out what is the median always, Rudra. Is that clear? Okay, so always arrange all the numbers in the ascending order, and then the middle term will be the median. So should I move to the next slide if this is clear to you? Okay, guys. So I'm moving to the next question then. Question number 2. So your time starts now. Please start. Very easy question. Okay, Nikita is saying option D. Garima is also saying option D. We'll check that. Now, no, this is a very easy question, but the point here is that I'll tell you lots of different approaches here. Just pay attention, all of you. It says the mean, median, and mode. So the mean as well as the median as mode of the 7 data values are all equal to x. So mean is also x, median is also x, mode is also x. So median is x. So I can say x is nothing but it is basically my middle term. Okay, it is definitely my middle term. And I can arrange rest of all the numbers. There are 7 numbers. So there are numbers like 45, 40, 50, 60, and so on. So let me arrange all the numbers here that I can say 40, then followed by x, then I can say 90, 100, and 200. And x is my middle term here. So it says mean is also, median is also x. Now, mean is also x. So mean is also x means the average of all these numbers is x. So I can quickly say that is 40 plus 50 plus 60 plus x plus 90 plus 100 plus 200 divided by 7. And it is equal to x. This is the median here. This is my mean. So in that case, if you solve this, most of you have got the correct answer that x is equal to 90 here. And if I take x equal to 90, then you can see 90 also appeared 2 times. Maximum number of times 90 has appeared. So it means mode is also 90 here. So 90 is satisfying. So the correct answer is definitely option number D, which is 90. Okay. Now, let's think in a something different way. This was an easy question here. But on certain occasion, also keep an eye on the options. Quite possible that we do not even need to solve this equation, and just by eliminating the options, we can get the answers quickly. Now, how? Just see how we can get the answers with the options. Like here, it says, okay, we know the number is nothing but that is equal to 40, 50, 60, and then x and 90, and then I can say 100 and 200. We know the, okay, mean is also x, median is also x, mode is also x. So in any case, the value of x, okay, value of x, it has to be between 60 and 90. Okay, so it has to be between 60 and 90. So because the median lies between 60 or 90, or it can be even equal to 60 or 90. So I can eliminate option A, which is 50. I can eliminate option E, which is equal to 100. This can't be the possibilities here. Okay. Now, also, it says mode is also equal to X. So there is a one term which is repeating maximum number of times. If X is not equal to 60 or 90, okay, it means what? Every number is repeating one times. And if every number is repeating one times, we are not getting any values of the mode. That's not a unique mode. So it means the value of X, it should be either equal to 60 or 90. If it is 60, it means 60 is repeating two times and mode is 60. If it is 90, that means 90 is repeating two times and the mode is 90. So the possible values of X is 60 and 90. So I can eliminate option number C. And now we are left with two choices. If you are lucky, agar lucky ho to probably you might be able to eliminate all these four choices and you're left out with one of the choices. Here, it is both 60 and 90 are present. So we can check that, which one is the correct one. But yes, you can also neglect in that way. Is that clear to all of you? How to eliminate the option choices? Out of 60 and 90, if only one of them was in the option, I could have marked directly without doing all the calculations. So should we move to the next slide, if this is clear to all of you? Okay. All right. So let's move ahead. Now try question number 3, all of you. Your time starts now. Okay. Last 80 seconds is remaining. Nikita is saying option B. Garima is also saying option B. We'll check that, whether these are correct answers or not. Okay. Rohit is saying D. Apeksha is saying B. Most of you guys are saying B. Rudra is also saying D. Rohit is also saying D. 4 of you had said B. Okay, we'll check that. Just wait. All right, time up. Let's discuss. The correct answer is, of course, option number D, which is 11. Let's see how. It says the mean, median, and unique mode. So there is a mode which is there is only one of the term is mode of the positive integers 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, and x are all equal. What is the value of x? So now from here, if I write down all the number 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 7 and x. Now, which is the term? Because we know that our mode is unique. Okay. So can you guys tell me what are the possible mode? Here 6 is repeating two times. If 6 is repeating two times, so we can definitely say that the value of x, it can't be equal to 3 or 4 or 5 or 7. Why? Because if x is 3, in that case 3 is also repeating 2 times, 6 is also repeating 2 times. Okay, so if 3 is repeating 2 times and 6 is also repeating 2 times, then there are two mode, that is 3 and 6. But the question says there is a unique mode here. Okay, so the same logic, I can say the answer can't be 3, 4, 5, 7. So I can easily eliminate 3, 4, 5, 7. So not possible. 7 is not possible at all. Okay. Now, yes. So what is the possible mode? So the mode here is definitely it is equal to 6. No other possible values. So mode is definitely equal to 6 here. Okay. And the median is also equal to 6. Remember, median is also equal to 6 here. So if the mode is 6, the median should be also equal to, I can say the mean is also equal to 6. So what is the mean of these numbers? Mean of these number is 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus x upon how many numbers? That is 7, and which is equal to mean is also equal to 6. So just solve this and you'll get the value of x, which will be comes out to be equal to 11 if you solve this. So the answer in this case is nothing but that is option number D, which is 11. So yes, 6 is the only possible mode. So I'll get the answer as 11. And remember here the value of x is equal to 11. And always keep an eye. There is one more thing which is important, that x is equal to 11. So my sequence will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, and 11. And is the median 6? My median also. Okay. That's the case. Now at times it might be possible that on solving it, you are getting some values of x. And if you substitute that values of x, you will be not getting 6 as a median. So always cross check here. There are a couple of difficult questions you'll come across later on, maybe in question number 5, 6, 7. So it's better, it's always advisable कि x7 hai, if I'm taking x equal to 11, whether 6 is coming in the middle or not, that also you need to check here. Okay, so that's very important. So can we move to the next slide? All right, guys. So let's move ahead. Question number 4. Try this. Your time starts now. Keep trying, all of you. Okay, last 20 seconds. Okay, time up. Garima is saying option C. Rohit has given me the answer as option E. All right, we'll check that whether which is the correct one, whether the C or E. Apeksha is also saying option E. All right, Apeksha. Let's see. It says the question is what is the sum of all real numbers? Okay, sum of all real numbers for which the median of these five numbers is this median is also equal to the mean of those five numbers. Okay, so first of all, let's calculate the mean. What is the mean of these five numbers? I can say plus 6 plus 8 plus 17 plus x by 5. Okay, that is 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 8, 18 plus 17, 35, 35 plus x by, or which I can say that is 7 plus x by 5. So this is my mean here. Now, next part comes out to be median. As there are 5 terms, okay guys, remember that there are only 5 terms are there. So if I'm talking about the median, okay, median, my middle, median is nothing but my middle term. It is going to be the median term. Can the middle term be equal to 4? Tell me, all of you, think logically and tell me, can the middle term be equal to 4? नहीं ना, अगर मैं middle term 4 ले लूंगा तो नहीं हो सकता है. So the possible median is here. If you look at here clearly, the possible median here is here. This is, yes. It can be equal to what? X. X can be in the middle. So before that, there are two terms, that is 4, 6, X and 8 and 70. Yes or no? One of the possibilities. Or that 6 can be median. Yes or no? After 6, I can say, remember, middle term means what? There has to be two terms on this side, right hand side, and we need two terms on the left hand side. So after 6, the two terms can be 8 and 17. And here it can be 4 and x, or in any order. I can say it can be 4 oblique x, 4 or x or 4. That are two possibilities. If x is greater than 4, then I'll say 4x, 6, 8, 17, or maybe something like this one. Or the third possibility, my median can be 8. Before 8, I need two numbers. Those two numbers can be 4 and 6. And after 8, I need two numbers. So it can be x, 17, or maybe 17 and x. So there are three different possibilities here. In the middle, there can be only three possible terms. So let's start solving all the cases one by one. If I take if I am highlighting this, the middle term is equal to x, which means median is equal to x. Okay. So if I say the median, it is equal to x. So what is going to happen? Yes. I need to select pen tool. Yes. If the median is equal to x, so median and mode are equal. So I can say x, it is equal to nothing, but that is equal to how much? 7 plus x by 5. So what does it mean? That is x minus x by 5, that is equal to 4 by 5x. So that is means that is 4 by 5x, which is equal to 7, or x is equal to 35. And what is that 35 by 4? 35 by 4, I am getting 4 7s are 28, or 4 8s are 32. I am getting 8 point something. Okay, 4 8s are 32 and 8.75. But remember, x should be between 6 and 8 here. In the first case, the values of x, it should be between 6 and 8, guys. But after solving, I'm getting 8.75. So is this case possible? Definitely no. This case is not possible. So I'll say this case will be ruled out. Number 1 is ruled out here. Now let's move to the second case. So if I'm moving to the second case, okay. So let's move to the second case. So I'm writing the solutions here. If my 6 is the median, so 6 is the median, and this is equal to mean, so that is equal to 7 plus x by 5. So from here I say that is x by 5, it is equal to minus 1, and x is equal to minus 5. So of course x should be what? Lesser than 6. 6 से lesser कुछ भी होना चाहिए, वो चलेगा यहाँ पे. So x is lesser than 6 and I'm getting x equal to minus 5. So yes, this is possible. All right. Now in the third case, remember median is my 8. So I can say 8 is equal to nothing but that is equal to 7 plus x by 5. And from here I can say that is x is equal to nothing but 5. But remember, x has to be greater than 8 because x is on the right hand side of 8. And if x is on the right hand side of the 8 and I'm getting x equal to 5, so is this case possible? Not possible at all. So how many values are possible? There is only one value which is possible here, and that value, it is equal to nothing but that is equal to minus 5. So the answer is minus 5. The question is sum of all real numbers. There is only one real number, and that real number is minus 5. So the answer is going to be minus 5. Is it clear to all of you now? Please respond. Everyone. Nikita, Rohit, Apeksha, Samrat, Garima, all of you, if there is any doubt, please ask me. Otherwise, we can proceed to the next question. Okay. चले आगे, guys. Tell me. No, remember, Apeksha, you'll always get a question which is actually doable in a proper time duration. Anyone, whether it's CAT or Z, anyone who is a question setter, that person will not prepare any question at random to make it much more difficult. Okay, so for that, you do not need to worry. So even in that case, there will be three possibilities. Remember, even in that case, there is a three possibilities. Like here, X, there will be always three cases. One of the number is X, the other number will be less than what? Like there are three possible median. One of the possible median is X, other is 6 and 8. 18 possible at the always, even if the number of terms are, let's say, 9 or 10 or 11. Okay. So in that case also, there are only three possibilities. And it depends that how many terms are missing also. उस पे भी depend करता है. All right. So mostly you will be getting, if only one number is missing, so in that case, there will be three possible median. There is a one question, probably question number 7. Yes, you'll come to that question. Question number 7, like here, it is what is the number of possible values of median? There are a lot of medians are possible. So I'll come to that case. I'll tell you how to identify that also. Okay. That is in the question number 7. But we'll move gradually one by one. I'll keep on increasing the difficulty level. Okay. So should we move to the question number 5 now? A picture clear? All right. Now try question number 5. Your time starts now. Okay, last 40 seconds is remaining. Okay, Nikita is saying option A. We'll check that. Anyone else who can come up with the answers? All right, time up. So let's see here. First of all, if you see here, it says non-constant arithmetic progression. Now, what do you mean by the term non-constant arithmetic progression here? Okay. So non-constant arithmetic progression is basically a series of AP where the common difference is not equal to 0. Okay. Like I discussed in the sequence and series also, that in arithmetic progression, the common difference can be equal to 0 also. For example, if there is a series, something like if I say 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. So this is also in AP, where the common difference is equal to 0. And such type of AP, it is known as constant AP. Okay, AP. Okay. So the meaning of the term non-constant means what? That is, the common difference shouldn't be equal to 0. There has to be some common difference here. That is the meaning of the non-constant AP. Now, so let's start now. So it says when the mean, median, and mode of the list are arranged in the increasing order. Okay. So first of all, I need to identify all these three terms mean. So let's first of all identify what is the mean. So can anyone tell me what is the mean of this number? So if I calculate what is the mean of these numbers, sorry, how many numbers are there? 7 numbers. So that is equal to 10 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus x by 7. Okay. So what is this mean of these 7 numbers comes out to be? I think that will be equal to 10 plus 2, 12 plus 5, it is 17 plus 2, 19, 19 plus 6 is 25. So this is equal to 25 plus x by 7. So this is the mean here. All right. Now, after that, we need to calculate mode. So let's calculate here mode. Okay. So mode is what? If I write down all the numbers in the increasing order, so that is 2, 2, 2, that is 4, 5, 10, and one of the number is x. Now, this x can be either equal to 4, 5, 10, 2, or anything else, but we can definitely say 2 is going to repeat maximum number of times. Whatever the value of x is there, 2 is going to repeat maximum number of times. So the mode here, it is nothing, but that is equal to, okay. So we know that the mean is equal to 25 plus mode is equal to 2. Now, what is the median here? That is where the question comes here. So again, there are several possibilities here. The total number of the terms here, it is equal to how much? 7. So there will be one term which is the median. Okay. So after this, there will be 3 terms. And before this also, there will be 3 terms. Okay. Before that also 3 terms. And median is nothing but exactly the term in the middle here. So what are the possibilities? We know that 2 is the smallest number. So 3 terms, the 3 smallest terms are definitely 2, 2, and 2. So in that case, my median, it can be exactly equal to 2. That is one of the possibilities. And the remaining terms, it is, or I can say, we do not know what is the value of x. Okay, let me write down. This is 2, 2, 2. If x is the median, if I say x is exactly in the middle, okay, and after that, it will be nothing but that is 4, 5, and 10. So in that case, this is my median. X is the median here. All right. Now, also, can 4 be the median? Just over 4 can be also median. So I can say this is the term 4, and before that there are 3 terms, that is 2, 2, 2, and after that the numbers are 5, 10, and x. I can rearrange them. It might be like 5x10 or x510, but in that case 4 is the middle term, and the 3 terms after 4 is 5, 10, x. In that case, x is greater than 4, and 3 terms before 4 is equal to 2. So x is equal to 4. Now, any other possible values of the median? Think and tell me. Any other possible values of the median? नहीं, यही हो सकता है. It can be either equal to x or it can be equal to 4 also. Okay. All right. X, either it is equal to x or it is equal to 4 itself here. Okay. So now we'll start here. Even in the first case, let's start discussing all the cases one by one. In the first case, the possibility is here, we know that mean, median, and mode, they are in forming a series of AP, arithmetic progression. So I'll say that is 25 plus x by 7, and the mode is equal to nothing but that is equal to 2. Okay. Now, 25 plus x by 7 and mode is equal to 2. So if I take the case, the possible values of x, there are two possibilities. X can be equal to 2 also, or x can be anything between 2 and 4 also. Okay. But all these three terms are forming a series of arithmetic progression. Now, similar question was also asked in XAT in one of the year. So just hold on. Probably I'll say what was the question number. हाँ ये रहा XAT 2011 में ये क्वेश्चन आया था similar. You can see here. So that we'll see later on. Let's first of all solve this question. Yes. So X is my median and 4 here. So like Apeksha has pointed out that, Rohit, yes, that's right. That's right also. So even 2 can be also the median. But that's what I'm saying. So in the first case, the possibility is if my median is equal to 2. But we know that they're forming a non-constant term. So it means median and it can't be equal to mean also. Why? The reason being they are forming a three terms are forming a series of arithmetic progression where the common difference is not equal to 0. Okay, the common difference not equal to 0. So now tell me, Rohit, Apeksha, Shivam, you also, and everyone, can the median be equal to 2? Because if I'm going to take a median as equal to 2, so median is 2, mode is also equal to 2, and the mean is equal to 25 plus x by 7. Are they forming a non-constant AP? Definitely not. So that's why median can't be equal to 2. Any doubts to anyone now? Clear to all of you? That median can't be equal to 2? All of you. Can I proceed further if this part is clear to all of you? Yes. So Anupam clear. Rohit clear. Shivam, you also. कि medium 2 नहीं हो सकता है. All right. So let's say median is some values that is equal to x here. Yeah. So I'll say median is definitely not equal. Now. So median can't be equal to 2. I'm writing down here. So here I say x is there. So x is one term. Another term it is equal to nothing but that is 2. And the other one is equal to 25 plus x by. Okay. So in that case, if you look at here, I can say if x is the median, in that case, there are several possibilities if x is the median here. Okay. So what can I say here? There will be two different cases. 25 plus x by 7. If they are forming a series of AP, either these three terms are forming a series of AP or that is x when they are arranged in increasing order. That is also very interesting that they need to be arranged in increasing order. Can you guys tell me one thing? Because we already know that the mode is equal to 2. Okay, mode is equal to 2 and the mean is equal to 25 plus x by 7. So first of all, if you are able to identify, there will be very less cases. 25, 7, 2. Which one is greater? Which one is greater? Because I need to arrange them in the increasing order. 25 by 7 plus x. So 25, 7, 3s are 21. So 4 plus x by 7 and 2. So if I need to compare, then which one is greater? Definitely 3 plus 4 plus x by 7, it will comes out to be greater than 2. Because in the first case, in this, x is greater than 2. Okay, so if x is greater than 2, so 3 plus some positive number, it is always going to be greater than 2. So 25 plus x by 7 is always greater than 2 in the first case. Is that clear to all of you? 25 plus x by 7 is definitely greater than 2 here. So now I need to arrange all the numbers in the increasing order. We do not know what is the median. Okay, x. So one of the number is x. Then I can say that is 2 and then 20 plus x by 7. Okay, they are forming a series of AP. Or the other possibilities, what can be the other possibilities? Is there any other way in which I can arrange here? Okay, I can also say that is 2 and then after that x and then 25 plus x by 7. That can be another way to arrange here. So 2x 25 plus x by 7. So you can consider that, okay, if these three are forming a increasing AP, increasing AP. So they are in the increasing order here. In the first case, if they are forming a series of arithmetic progression, so what is the value? We know that the middle term to 2 to x plus 25 plus x by 7. And if you solve this equation, can you guys tell me what will I get? That is 4 is equal to 7x plus 25 plus x by 7. 7 fours are 28. So I'll get 28. It is equal to 8x plus 25. And from here, I'll get x is equal to 28 minus that is 3 by 8. But x मेरा 2 से बड़ा आना चाहिए ना था. So it means this first case is not at all possible. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear? The first case is not possible. Okay. Now, second case. So if I take the second case, so it's second case if x is in the middle. If x is in the middle. So let's say x is in the middle and they are forming a series of AP. So if x is in the middle and they are forming the series of AP, so what is going to happen in that case? Let's check it here. If in the second case, so that will be equal to 2x, which is equal to 2 plus 25 plus x by 7. And in that case, I'll say that is x, which is equal to 4 plus 25 plus x 7. So 7 twos are 14x, which is equal to 25 plus 14. 25 plus 14, it will be equal to how much? 25 plus 14, that is 39, and plus that is x. So I am getting x is equal to 3. Okay, so it means x is equal to 3. So this is equal to 4. So one of the possible values, remember, the question is, what is the sum of all the possible values? So one of the answer is that x is equal to 3. I'm writing it on the top. One of the possible values of x is equal to 3. ठीक है ना, और 2 और 4 के बीच में भी होना चाहिए, because we are just solving the first case. Okay, this is between 2 and 4. So between 2 and 4, that is the only possibilities. X is between 2 and 4. Is that clear to all of you now? ये केस क्लियर हुआ? गरिमा, रोहित, निकिता, रुद्र, अपेक्षा, शिवम, and everyone, each one of you. I'll wait for your responses and then I'll move ahead to the next possible cases. Please respond. Yes. So can I delete the first case and we'll try to solve the second case when 4 is the median? If x is between 2 to 4, we have considered that case. Okay. So let me remove this, the first case here. Okay. Divisibility rule now. Yes, it is wrong because nowhere it has been mentioned that x is an integer. Nowhere it has been mentioned that x is an integer. X can be a fractional term also. So that's why we can't apply the divisibility rule. If it was mentioned something like that, x has to be an integer, then we could have done in that way. Okay, but कहीं पे mention नहीं है कि x has to be integer. I hope that now it's clear. Clear. Now, so I'll say 20. Now, is there any third possibilities here? In the first case also, is the case possible? The third case you might say, okay. So I can say, because I can say x is the first term of the AP, x is the second term of the AP, x is the third term of the AP. So in that is 2, and here I'll get that is equal to 25 plus x by 7 and x. And if they are forming a series of AP, in that case, what will happen? Twice of middle term, that is equal to 25 plus x by 7 plus x. However, if you solve this, I'll get that is 50 plus which is equal to 14 plus 7x. And 7x minus 2x, that is equal to 5x. And 5x is equal to 50 minus 14. 50 minus 14, that is equal to 36. So x will be coming out to be equal to what? 5 sevens are, that is 7.2. Okay. But 7.2 is not possible because in the first case, x can take only the values between 2 and 4. So this case will be also ruled out here. Okay. So in the case 1, there are 3 possibilities, but out of those 3 possibilities, you'll get the answer. Only possibility is x is equal to 3. I hope that it is clear to all of you. Okay. Now, let's talk about the second case. So I'm erasing this. Only in the first case, the only possible value of x is equal to 3. Now, in the second case, we know that my median is definitely equal to 4. Yes, because x is on the right hand side of the 4. Okay, in the second case, median and x on the right hand side of the 4, it can be 4.1, it can be greater than 5, it can be between 5 to 10, or it can be greater than 10. Anything is possibility. So let's try to find out here. Okay. All right. So in this case, we know that my x is definitely greater than 4. Okay. So my median, it is equal to 4. All right. Mode, it is equal to 2. All right. And mean, it is equal to nothing but that is 25 plus x by 7. These three are forming a series of AP. Okay, these three are forming a series of AP. So what are the possibilities? And we also know x is greater than 4. So 25 plus x by 7. Okay, 25 plus x by 7, it is always greater than how much? 25 plus 4 is equal to 29. 29 by 7. So 29 by 7, 7 4s are 28. That is 4 point something. इससे बड़ा होना चाहिए. So this is definitely going to be the last term. Okay, this is going to be the last term. So I'll say 2, 4, and 25 plus x by 7. They are forming a series of arithmetic progression. All right, they are forming a series of arithmetic progression. So here equal to 2. So here this should be definitely equal to 6. Because 25 plus x by 7, it is definitely going to be greater than 4 because the x is greater than 4 here. So I'll say what is the value here. So in that case, 25 plus x by 7, it is equal to 6. I'll get that x is equal to 42 minus 25, which is equal to 17. Is 17 possible? Yes. 17 is very much possible. Okay, just look at here, all of you. If x is 17, so 5, 10, 17. Yes. So it means there are 2 possible values of x. One of them is x equal to 3 and the other one is x equal to 17. So the correct answer is 3 plus 17, which is 20. Okay. So the correct answer is option E, which is equal to 20. Any doubts to anyone? So a difficult question, not a very straightforward. So the correct answer for this question is 20. Now tell me if there is any doubts to anyone. Samrat, Nikita, Rudra, Shivam, Apeksha, Garima, all of you, please respond. Then only I'll move to the next question. Take your time. If still there is a doubt, I'm here. I'll discuss. No doubt. Okay. So most of you guys are saying that there is no doubts. All right. Now I'll show you one question which I told you that which was asked in CAT XAT 2011. Just see. In a list of 7 integers, one integer denoted as x is null, and the other 6 integers, that is 24, 10, 4, are arranged in increasing order. They are arranged in increasing order. So actually the beauty of this question here is what? This 4, 4, 4 and 8, 10. Can you see the data and the sum of all the possible 4, 4, 8, 10, 20 and x? And in this question, this question, that is what the data sets are: triple two, 4, 5, 10x. Okay, triple two, 4, 5, 10x. Okay, there is no difference. So actually, the XAT has copied this question. This question was asked one of the American mathematics contest. मुझे नाम याद नहीं है, but probably this was asked a long time back. Uh, Before that, it was asked in 2000. In the year 2000, in the America, in the US, there is some mathematics contest happens every year. This was asked in the US mathematics contest in the year 2000, and the same question, they have just increased the value, make it double, and they asked in the XAT 2011. So they copied question from the other exams. Yes. Huh. So anyway, I hope that now it is clear. But this question was of worth 5 marks. Like I told you earlier, in the XAT, there was a question of 5 marker, 4 marker, 2 marker. Na? तो ये 5 mark का question आया था उस साल XAT, as far as I remember. Okay, guys. So question number 5 is clear. Let's move to question number 6. Try this. Your time starts now. Very interesting question. Rohit is saying option B. We'll check that, Rohit. Just wait. Okay, time up. All right, so time is up. So let's start with the discussion now. Okay, anyone? Apeksha is saying option B, which is equal to 12. We'll see that. Anyone else? Now it says the mean, median, unique mode, and the range of 8 integers are all equal to 8. Now, first of all, we need to understand what is the meaning of the term range. Okay, range is something new, so I'll explain. What is the range? Range is nothing but that is the maximum possible value of. Okay, so if there is a given data set of integers, something like if I say 1, 2, 3. So what is the range? Range is the difference between the maximum and minimum, that is 1 and 8, that is equal to 7. So that is the meaning of the range here, the difference between the maximum and minimum value of the any data set here. Now, so once the definition of the range is clear to all of us, so we can proceed further. Now just see how. So we know that the mode is 8 here. It says there is a mode which is a unique and there are 8 integers. So I'll say first integer, second integer, third integer, fourth integer, fifth integer, sixth integer, seventh integer, and eighth integer. So mean is also 8, mode is also 8, as well as everything is 8 here. So if the median is equal to 8, so average of the two middle term, it must be equal to 8. The average of the two term, it must be equal to 8. All right. And can I say in that case, these two terms must be equal to 8? Okay, average of the two terms is equal to 8, and we know that median is also equal to 8 here. Okay, so I can say fourth number, or since remember the mode is a unique. So if the mode is unique, so we can definitely say that 8 is appearing a minimum of times. Then only it can be mode. It can't be repeat exactly one times. So out of these 8 integers, okay, or instead of number, I can write down that is equal to, let's say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Okay, in this order. Or it can be equal also. So I'm not writing the order. A, B, C, D, E, G, and H. And these are the two middle numbers. Okay, 8 integers. So these two numbers must be equal to 8, I can say. All right, these two numbers must be equal to 8. That is for sure. Any doubts to anyone? Because 8 needs to appear maximum number of times. Mode is all appearing a minimum 2 times here. Okay, 8 is appearing a minimum 2 times. And if the first number is A, then the last number, it must be equal to A plus 8. And the middle two number, we are not sure what are those two numbers here. Is that part clear to all of you? So if the median is 8, the two middle numbers are 8 and 8. First number is A and the last number is equal to A plus 8. And now in that case, 8 is the mode also. And all the terms are integers. Now, also if the mean is 8, remember, even the mean is also equal to 8. If the mean is 8, what is the sum of these 8 integers? So can you say sum of these 8 integers, it must be equal to 8 into 64? Okay. So sum of these 8 integers must be equal to 8 into 8, which is equal to 60. All right. So sum of these two integers must be equal to 64. That is also very important here. Okay. So in any case, two of the numbers. So I can say that sum of the remaining 6 numbers, it can be equal to what? कुछ भी ले लेता हूं, that is equal to 64 minus 8 minus 8. That is 64 minus 16. So that is coming out to be 40. Okay. So sum of the remaining 6 numbers, it must be equal to 48. Now, what are those 6 numbers? Now, so I can say the maximum possible value of A or A plus 8 की maximum possible value क्या हो सकती है? I think it can be, if it is equal to 8, then in that case it will be equal to 16. It can't be more than 16. Okay, if I say the smallest value A is equal to 8, then the last value is equal to A plus 8, that is 16. But it can't be equal to 16. Again, if you look at it, none of the option choices are there in which it says the 16. So all the values are less than 16. Let's take the another case. If I say the maximum possible value, the largest integer, it is equal to 15. So A is equal to 7. Okay, A is equal to 7. So 15 plus 7, 22. So what is B plus C plus and F and G? So I can say B plus C plus F plus C. It must be equal to 48 minus 7 minus 15. So 48 minus 20 and 48 minus 22, that is going to be equal to how much? Can anyone tell me? 48 minus 22, that is going to be equal to 26. Okay. But the B plus C plus F plus Z, in that case, it has to be always greater than equal to 4 into 7. It has to be minimum 28 hona chahiye. Because if I've selected the smallest number as A, if the smallest number of this entire series is A, then the value of B, C, F, G, it has to be greater than what? 4 times of 7, if even if all the 4 are equal, 28. But here I'm getting sum of 26. So it means 15 is not the possibility at all. Is that clear to all of you? That 15 is not possible at all? Because if you are taking 15, then the sum of the remaining 4 integers in the middle, it has to be minimum 28. Not possible. Let's take the next case here. If I take the next case, what is going to happen in that case? Let's say if I say 14 and this is equal to 14 and this is 14 minus 8, that is equal to 6. Okay. So in that case, 14, 8, 14 and then 6. So what is the sum of the remaining 4 integers? That will be equal to 48 minus 6 minus 14. Okay, so that is 48 minus 6 minus 14, that is equal to 28. और ये जो 4 नंबर है, that is B plus C plus F plus Z. Minimum has to be 424. If A is 6, so all the remaining 4 numbers, it has to be greater than equal to 6. So the possibility, it is nothing but that is 26 into 4, 24. Yes, it is 28. Now just see, can we make any combination? 4 integers such that their sum is 28. So yes, that is possible. I can say 6 and 6. 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. And then I can say that is 12 plus 8 is 28, 28. So which means my numbers are, what are the numbers? A is equal to 6. The 2 other numbers B and C is 6 and 6. Then 8 and then 14. So in this case, mean is 8, as well as median is also 8, as well as mode is also 8, as well as range is also 8. All the 4 values will be same. So the correct answer choice is actually option D, 14. And in fact, that's a unique answer. It says all of them has to be integer, तो एक यही केस बनता है. Clear now? Any doubts to anyone? Please respond. Okay, Anupam, because H is the last number and A is the first number, and the range is, like I told you in the beginning, range is always equal to the maximum minus minimum. Okay, so A is the smallest number and H is the largest number, which means minus A, it is equal to 8. So that's why H is equal to A plus 8. Okay, is that clear now, Anupam? This question also I have pegged it from some US mathematics contest which has happened in the year 2002. Is that clear to all of you? Any doubts to anyone? Okay, guys. So let's Apeksha clear. Garima, Rohit, and everyone. All right. So let's move to question number 7 now. Try this. Okay. Garima is saying option B. We'll check that. Okay. I didn't start the timer, but anyway, I'm just started the timer and I'm going to stop the timer after 1 minute. Option number C. Jatin is saying option C, 7. All right, we'll check that. Apeksha is also saying option number C. Okay. Let's see it, all of you. It says let n is a set of 9 distinct integers. 6 of the element are given, 3 terms are missing. Let's say the 3 missing terms are A, B, and C. Median. So there is a middle term. Okay, middle term. No? Is a median. As 9 terms. So there will be 4 terms on the right hand side. Okay, and 4 terms on the left hand side. Okay, 4 terms. Now there are only 3 terms are missing. Okay, remember there are only 3 terms are missing here. If all the missing terms A, B, C is on the left hand side, I'm just taking extreme case. If all the 3 terms are on the left hand side, and there are, then if I arrange 1, 2, so in case E is the middle term, and then I can say 4, 6, 9, and 14. So in that case, 3 is the middle term. So 3 can be median. If all missing terms are right side, okay, if all the 3 terms are the right hand side, all the missing terms. So in that case, I can say 9 is the median. Okay, the 9 is the median, not 9 is the median, just a minute. All the 3 missing terms are on the right hand side of the middle term. So एक उससे पहले 14 तो आएगा ही आएगा. 14 ABC, it can be in any order, and before 14 there will be a number 9, and before 9 that will be equal to 2, 4, 6, and what else? 2, 3, 4, 6. No? Yes, 2, 3, 4, 6. That can be equal to 2, 3, 4, 6. So in that case, 9 is the middle term. And rest all the values between 3 and 9 can be also the middle term here. So I'm just taking the extreme and extreme cases here. So the possible medium, it can be equal to 4 also, it can be equal to 5 also, it can be equal to 6 also, it can be 7 as well as 8 also. So a total of how many medians are possible? 7 medians are possible, which is definitely option number D. Not C, the correct answer is option number D. So in the two extreme cases, if ABC is on the left hand side of all the three terms are in the middle, or if all the three terms are on the right hand side of the middle term, in that case, these are the possibilities here. But yes, it can be also equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 also. All the values in the middle. So I say that the answer is nothing, but there are 7 different possibilities are there. 3, 9, as well as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. How is that possible? I'll tell you also the reason. Just wait. If it is 4, if 4 is the term which is in the middle, okay, if I say the 4 is the term which is in the middle, just a minute. We can find out the remaining integers also, or whatever. 4 is in the term which is in the middle. So before 4, that is 2 and 3 is there. Okay, and after that, that is 6, 9, and 4. And there are 9 distinct integers. So you can select one integer, something else. And here, before 4, I can select 2 of the integers which are less than 4. Yes or no? Which is different. Nowhere it has been mentioned that it has to be positive or negative. So we can definitely take. They are also integer. Terms can be negative. Now, does anywhere it has been mentioned that it can't be negative? It can be negative. Okay, it can be negative. It can be even 0 also. Maybe I can take here, like on the left hand side of the 4, I can take 0. One of the term is 0 and one of the term is equal to 1. So 0, 3, idhar ho jaye, udhar kuch bhi ho jaye. Same thing if 5 is the here. So before 5, the 3 terms are that is 2, 3, and 4. And after 5, the 3 terms are nothing but that is 6, 9, and 14. I can pick any other integers like this. Same way, 6 is also possible, 7 is also possible, 8 is also possible. So that's why the answer is 7. Is it clear to all of you? Any doubts to anyone now? Okay, guys. So let's move ahead then. Now rest all the 5 questions. They are from the, you can see from the XAT 2011. Okay. Let me highlight all the 5 questions which was real 2011. After that, XAT 2012, XAT 2013, or XAT 2014, and XAT 2015. Now, do you guys want to solve these questions, these 5 questions, or you will solve it when you are writing these year paper as a sectional test? Batao. But my advice will be that instead of solving it here, when you are writing the XAT 2011 as a section test, XAT 2012 as a section test, 13, 14, 15 as a sectional test. So at that point of time, just see whether you can solve it or not. Because in those videos, I have already discussed all those questions. क्योंकि अगर अभी सॉल्व कर लोगे ना तो एडवांटेज हो जाएगा कि व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग दैट 2011 पेपर एज अ सेक्शनल टेस्ट सो मे बी द मोमेंट यू सी दैट क्वेश्चन यू विल अटैक दैट क्वेश्चन तो आई डोंट वांट वो एक क्वेश्चन का एक मार्क्स ऑलरेडी एक सेकंड में आ जाएगा ना सो आई डोंट वांट यू गाइस टू एट दैट सो यू नो द बेसिक्स यू नो द रूल्स almost and believe me if you have solved these 7 questions what I have discussed you will be able to solve all the that question also. So batao, should we discuss it right now or you will do it when you are writing the XAT 2011 as a sectional test, 2012 as a sectional test, and 13, 14, 15 also as a sectional test. That is what I'll advise. Tell me, what do you want? No, stats as a DI sense. No, 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 Rudra. DI में stats नहीं आते. Usually, I've seen when it comes to the statistics, I've seen only the question based on mean, median, and mode, and for 5 consecutive years from 2011 to 2015. So tell me, guys, what do you want as a sectional test? Yes, that is what I'll also prefer. So that you can see that in a group of 20 to 25 odd questions, are you able to do the question based on mean, median, or mode or not? And like I saw, so one of the questions already, XAT 2011 ka question, just on the similar lines, it is there. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's end the session. See you all tomorrow then. And good night to all of you. See you all tomorrow. Okay. And also, like already I have shared the plan with all of you. Yes, these are the upcoming live sessions here. So we have done the mean, median, and mode today. All right. Tomorrow I am going to discuss the Josephus problems. बहुत ही interesting problem है. I'll discuss all the possible variations of this also. Josephus problem is something like that. Okay, that there are several people, they are standing in a line, and every second person is getting killed, or every third person is getting killed, or every fourth person is getting killed. तो कौन बचता है? Something like that. Okay. So tomorrow there are two planned sessions, and one is decision making, which is only for the enrolled students. Okay. Josephus problem 7 p.m. and decision making at 9 p.m. Okay. So good night to all of you. Yes, Nikita. So if you forget all those concepts, though I have discussed that in the DI, so you can join it tomorrow. सारा चीज revise हो जाएगा. In 1 hour, we can revise this. Yes, Rudra, two classes. One is at 7 to 8, 7 to 8 Josephus problem, and then 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. that evening. CR Apexa we have already done in the class. Lots of session critical reasoning के already कर चुके हैं. That's why that is not something which is new. When you are prepared for the CAT, that is something which you have already done. Around 10 to 12 sessions we have already done in the regular classes. So that's why I'll not prefer. But yes, anything which is usually we haven't discussed when we have prepared for the CATNA, that I'll discuss it. Something which is new. Regular stuff, you all know. WebEx link, you'll receive it in your mail, Rudra. You'll receive it in your email, probably tomorrow morning. Okay? All right, guys. So good night to all of you. See you tomorrow. And also, please share the link of YouTube channel with everyone. YouTube channel के link share with all of your friends and everyone who are preparing for the XAT. And I think Apexa, I don't know whether you were present yesterday or not. I told you from where to prepare for the critical reasoning. Check karna. If you are there, then probably you can check that. Yesterday, I have taken one session. Whether you have attended that, I discussed there how you can improve your CR over the years. I'll share it maybe tonight or otherwise in the morning. Okay. All right, guys. So good night.
Music